Your return to CoinSuri's channel is greatly appreciated. Many XRP investors have lost money, or possibly the majority of XRP holders are in the red, according to a prevalent tale among Bitcoin maxi trolls. However, data suggests that the majority of XRP coins are actually profitable, not losing money, according to on-chain analytics, particularly the Sentiment firm. Accordingly, this story is entirely inaccurate. When it comes to XRP, there is no failure like XRP. Everyone agrees that XRP is one of the most successful cryptocurrencies of all time. I appreciate that some individuals aren't invested and that long-term holders could feel disappointed when their holdings are undervalued. This cryptocurrency justifiably occupies a spot in the top 10 in terms of market capitalization. Even if money is your only concern, you should be among the many who are currently experiencing a surge of positive emotions. I agree with them that this is the worst possible situation. For a long time now, I have spoken this opinion, yet I still think there is a strong minority in this group. A positive attitude is maintained by most people even when faced with adversity. I am quite skilled in that area. It seems like that's the case. Nevertheless, my only option is to try to estimate the surrounding temperature. A whale has purchased millions of XRP at the last minute, just before the price is due to skyrocket, according to another piece of news. This is yet another XRP that may soon see a good reversal. The latest Moon Lumbo Ase Jam and other XRP-related info and insights are here. Because of my lack of training and expertise in the subject, I will not be offering any financial advice. Before we go any farther, I hope you grasp this. What I say shouldn't even be considered as a basis for a sale or buy, am I right? I enjoy making videos on YouTube about cryptocurrency as a hobby and for pleasure. I simply enjoy it. In that case, you should read this post by Sentiment. As a result, XRP and Bitcoin are brought up. I will spare you the reading and instead offer my opinion on the matter. Roche, while Bitcoin is aiming to surpass $50,000 as the week winds down, even though the Bitcoin era is coming to a close in just 10 weeks, 90.5% of Bitcoin coins are doing better financially than when they first came out, 4.7% of Ethereum coins and 79.9% of XRP coins, respectively. I had no idea the significance of that number in relation to this particular XRP metric. Wow, that's pretty awesome, was my initial reaction upon seeing it. Finally, I'd like to inform you that the value of Bitcoin has increased. But what about market cycles and the things that have been operating first? Bitcoin is once again in the lead. So, once it reaches a particular level, it will make other buyers who paid various amounts benefit. Those who purchased Bitcoin at $46,000 are now in a profit, albeit a small one. After all, you have to think about the individuals involved as well. The current value of Bitcoin is over $47,000. Once again, it's due of the ignorant articles I've read. XRP is continually slammed. If you had asked me to estimate that percentage, I would have given you a number more than 60% or 50%. The answer is unclear to me. To be honest, I don't know if I would have put that much stock in my estimation. That being said, it is reasonable. Regardless of XRP's unpredictable and largely flat trajectory. A few actors have been with the show for years. I mean, I've been holding XRP for about 6 years, so it's obvious that I'm profitable. However, it is a yes to have XRP at approximately 80%. Thus, I fail to understand how XRP could fail to reach the new all-time and underpriced red while it runs, and yes, it will run as long as Bitcoin hits new all-time. It seems unlikely that this would happen, given that market participants across the globe have long predicted that XRP will maintain its position in the top 10 even after the SEC attack. And now we're merely being added? Neither of us is very enthusiastic about it. Am I dreaming? When things don't fit together, I find it hard to understand. But here's what I can tell you, when it's running, you'll see XRP and over 90% profit from your coins. Consider this, that will be the bigger number. Because of it, the market cycle peak is getting closer by the day. I don't know its exact possible height because of this, but eventually it will reach a peak, and vendors will appear. Unless, that's quite cool. The present profit and coin holdings are approximately 80%, taking into consideration that many people would have been right in guessing. Then there's the matter of the whales who purchased XRP in the millions right before its price made its spectacular surge. The sixth largest cryptocurrency, XRP, has been performing really poorly. The story may soon alter due to a favorable indication for its price that has gone overlooked in recent hours. Your allegation that XRP is number 7 has persisted throughout the day, Nicole. Looking at it another way, Litecoin is number 6. Consequently, I have no idea where they got their data. Maybe they're seeing a different index that reports things in a slightly different way. You can see that XRP is 7 somewhere as well. Maybe that's all there is to it. I haven't seen anything else. You would only be able to enter and exit that position briefly due to the disparity in market capitalization between XRP and USDC, the other coin. It is getting really near right now. It could be nothing more than that. I felt compelled to mention it because, according to CoinMarketCap and Live Coin Monitor, you appear to be equating 7. Tell me when that happened. Really, I'm not sure if it did or not. I think it might matter where you look. On February 6, crypto analyst Ollie Martinez of PC Diddy noticed that the TD sequential indicator was showing a buy signal after examining the XRP weekly chart. The post itself will be copied and pasted. It was that chart. Furthermore, he brought up the fact that the TD sequential indicator is displaying a buy on the XRP weekly chart. This might indicate that XRP is on the verge of a 1 to 4 week surge. We have been watching XRP with bated breath after all the consolidation, but it has done nothing but float sideways. We may be in for some good news in the coming weeks, as it has risen above a crucial support level, and he thinks it is prepared for an upswing, which might have happened as recently as last week. At this point, nobody knows what will happen. At some point, it will fall to the floor. I am aware of it, yeah. This is Greg Ossos, an average sentiment oscillator and chart analyst, take on the XRP cryptocurrency. From 2017 to 2018, the ASO formation maintained its consistent pattern, as I mentioned in my most recent post. The ASO section is the white circle here. To make it visible, I'll just make this full screen. As I had anticipated, the white circle has curled upwards as I read this. Immediately focus your concentration. Do you recall that I said in a prior post that XRP will hit $5 in 90 days? If you're curious about the time commitment, he details it precisely in this link. In April, May, and July, the XRP army will have a great chance to make life-altering profits. He uses bullet points to present his next 3 arguments. Those of you who are glancing at the screen will notice that Cycle B, which is blue in color, reached its peak after 273 days, whereas Cycle A, which is yellow in color, took 275 days. In July 2024, after 275 days, the third cycle, the green bullet point, is anticipated to reach its apex. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing fireworks that soon. Reliable Crypto, for instance, thinks it's possible, but has no idea when the halving will take place. I really hope these people are right. There may have been some strange occurrences prior to the halving. To be more precise, it will take place in April, around the 20th. Even if you bring it up later on, I'm sure that May, June, and July were useful. More than 6 years have passed, and I am ready to wait a little longer. I can guarantee you that I am quite patient. In fact, I am not the least bit impatient. Because, well, that's the situation. I would be utterly disappointed with my investing strategy if I were the sort of person who couldn't wait the recommended 4 years. Yeah, I put some serious cash into cryptocurrency, but I'm approaching it the same way I do with my traditional financial investments, buying stocks and all that, in preparation for retirement. After more than 6 years of doing it, I can state with certainty that it has now achieved some value. Even if I'm totally mistaken and the value of cryptocurrencies plummets or is compromised in a hack, my retirement savings should be plenty thanks to my careful investment strategy. I've been intentionally dealing with things in that way. All I'm trying to say is that I am very patient. Indeed, I am. I am amped up, you know. Somehow, I can sense a tickle in their lower abdomen at this same moment. I don't know what it takes to keep a child from getting restless in a restaurant chair for more than a few minutes. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I am incredibly patient. To be an effective investor, in my opinion, it is just not the case. So, I think it's great that you're mentioning July in any way. That dross will suffice. It is my opinion that we proceed with this. I must admit, I am not horrified by the sound of it. He tells the XRP warriors to hold tight because their moment will come. Selling in portions or percentages is the way to go, because not even the most talented chart analysts can predict where XRP will go. Ignore the distant future and concentrate on the average selling price of your trade bag in terms of dollars. Ignore it completely. Like you, I want to do the same thing, spend an average of $1 over the course of several years, before purchasing XRP in bulk. Last but not least, I'll be selling both before I leave and at the initial sale. You can probably expect to pay about $5 for it on the market. I intend to sell a little percentage, I'm considering maybe about 5%, and sniff out a modest spill. The exact amount might be slightly more than $5 on the side, slightly less, or somewhere in the center. I was seriously contemplating this before I even began filming the video, because my sales are barely in the 5% level. That, in my opinion, would enable me to recuperate almost all of my original XRP investment with the selling of only 5% plus, if the cost is close to $5. After that, I'll need to decide what to do, but it might be a good starting point. As an example, it becomes real when others comment on how much house money it fetches, and then you can sell it. However, I would certainly sell the remaining 95%, albeit at a slower rate as the price increases. Hopefully, up to about $8. This is what will decide the result. After that, we have XRP, which is going to have a bullish reversal soon. As a result, put down on paper, it appears that XRP's price is poised to begin rising. Technical indicators suggest that the long-awaited higher high is starting to materialize, which would launch the cryptocurrency market into a bull market. In anticipation of a rally towards the 56-cent barrier level, traders are closely monitoring the market. Market sentiment has shifted to a bullish direction, according to recent patterns on the XRP chart. The possibility that we will avoid dealing with a death cross, a sell-off signaled by the crossing of long-term moving averages over short-term averages, is a major factor in my prediction. The fact that the XRP EMA is remaining stable suggests that price increases are still in the horizon, so a bearish crossover is not likely to happen very soon. I felt it was vital to mention this. The remaining portion of the graph is superfluous. To be clear, this is only an effort to prove my position. Lately, I've gotten a lot of correspondence from all sorts of folks. Opinions differ among individuals. Many industry insiders believe that XRP will remain dormant for the foreseeable future due to the inherent characteristics of the internet. In the end, nothing remains. If we do nothing, the extra XRP will vanish. As a result, the market situation will deteriorate. If the upward moves predicted by these analysts pan out, I will not be surprised. And I believe that is fantastic. In my opinion, that is totally okay. My job description does not include it. No matter how tempting it may be, you should avoid buying or selling. I guess you could say the video ended there. Please subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. As for now, farewell.